Okie dokie. I'm Harry the lazy guitarist. By that I mean, I don't practice much. I've had an interest in the guitar since I was about 10, 12, and just had a fascination for it because like a piano has got set keys with set pitches, and it just goes left to right, whereas on a guitar, you can have different tunings. You can have the frequency of each string different, and the notes can run in a scale from up and down, sideways, diagonals, all over the place. And so it's a really tough instrument to master as compared to a set instrument, an instrument with set tunings like a clarinet or a piano or a flute or a violin or something like that. So anyway, in exploring guitar, obviously if I don't play much, which I don't, I've been searching for a way to play chords the easiest. And there are shortcuts that you can take with tunings. There's what they call open tunings, where all the strings are tuned to one chord. So you strum all the strings and you get a C major, or you strum all the chords and you get a D minor. And that works pretty good with, that makes things a lot easier with major chords. But if you're in say a C major scale, like if you're in open C tuning, and then you want to hit minor chords, it gets tricky. Whereas if you tune it to a minor open chord, open tuning, you can put your finger on one string and get a major chord. Then you take that finger off and they're all minor chords just by holding one finger across. Anyway, and also it's the sound. I think open tunings are popular now because the voicing, it's a lot smoother. One thing about standard tuning, E, A, D, G, B, E, those notes on your guitar, when you play a D or a C, there are notes that are played openly, like, for example, a proper C chord in its natural form is 1, 3, 5. So C, C, D, so C, E, G, right? But when you play a C on the guitar, you're hitting these other notes, and in certain combinations with different songs, it just doesn't sound right. And a D, you strum a D on a guitar. I don't care how good the guitar is. You play a D on the piano, and then you play it on the guitar. I know they're different instruments, but it just doesn't sound right. And I'm not going to go into why the guitar was tuned to sort of some version of E with a B string in there. And don't get me wrong, it's, look at all the material that's on the internet. But it just sounds crappy, and then the other thing I was looking for was where you can play chords, and they're all sort of around the same pitch, What's the point of having only one or two places where you can play a C major, and then you've got to go up the guitar neck, and it's like a whole octave higher or whatever. I think standard tuning definitely does have limitations as opposed to open tunings. Anyway, here it is, the big reveal. My favourite open tuning is drop C. When you do a C chord or any chords that you make, they just sound good, and they're all in the same area. And even when you expand from there, they sort of blend in. They're not like, one pitch or another. They all work pretty well. And our friend here, he does a bit of a demo towards the end, explaining how it all sort of works out. So I'll just start him off.
For Katiuska,
here he is. He's explaining. He talks a bit of Spanish.
How do you tune drop C tuning? So Katiuska, here we go. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Bienvenidos todos de ustedes que están en Bolivia.
Can anyone understand that?
Qué bueno que están aquí. Y todos de ustedes que están en
If you're
Sudamérica.
Spanish, you could.
También,
Anyway, I'll move it right along.
this D string is now on C, and we're going to drop this low D string down to C.
So there's plenty of places on the internet where you
So
can
now we've got low
look to
C,
see how you drop your strings down
and
to
this note is C
drop
also.
C, as they call it.
Okay, so these are an octave.
This
apart.
video I'll give a link to, and
G.
explains it really well, and he plays a very beautiful
G,
piece towards
C,
the end. I'll just show you. Let's get down here.
F.
Here he goes.
Better practice that.
He's good. And the C on the bass, the C that was an E, you've gone down. It just gives a really good bass note, you know, bass backing. Here he goes. Anyway,
Other videos
yeah.
that we have.
So
And
drop
comment
C.
on the videos.
It's good.
Thank you.